In a world often fragmented, a voice speaks to us across centuries. It is the voice of Rumi, the 13th century Persian poet. Rumi's poetry transcends borders and cultures. His verses explore themes of love, loss, and faith. He guides us towards inner peace and spiritual awakening. His words have a unique power to move and inspire. Rumi's poetry is a beacon of light, guiding us towards a deeper understanding. Born in 1207 in present-day Afghanistan, Rumi's life was marked by profound spirituality and turbulent times. He witnessed the Mongol conquests that swept across Central Asia, leaving a trail of destruction. Yet amidst this chaos, Rumi's spirit soared. He found solace in faith and his connection with the divine. His poetry reflects both the pain of loss and the ecstasy of spiritual union. Rumi's words capture the full spectrum of human emotions. His verses resonate across cultures and languages, touching hearts worldwide. His poetry has been translated into countless languages, spreading his message far and wide. Central to Rumi's life is Sufism, a mystical branch of Islam emphasizing a personal experience of the divine. The Sufis, known as dervishes, perform whirling dances symbolizing the soul's journey towards God. Rumi, a renowned Sufi master, infused his poetry with these mystical principles. His verses express a deep longing for union with the beloved, a metaphor for the divine. Rumi's poetry uses love and longing to convey the soul's yearning for spiritual fulfillment. He speaks of the pain of separation and the ecstasy of reunion, mirroring the soul's journey towards enlightenment. Rumi's poetry transcends the limitations of language, speaking directly to the heart and soul. His words are like musical notes, weaving together melodies of love, longing, and spiritual yearning. They bypass the rational mind and touch us at our core, evoking a visceral response that resonates deep within. His verses are often paradoxical, challenging conventional wisdom and inviting us to embrace a more expansive view of reality. Rumi encourages us to question our assumptions, to embrace the unknown, and to find beauty in the impermanence of life. He speaks of the interconnectedness of all things, reminding us that we are not isolated individuals, but rather integral parts of a vast and intricate web of life. Rumi's poetry encourages us to cultivate compassion, forgiveness, and a deep sense of gratitude for the gift of existence. His words have the power to heal, to inspire, and to awaken us to the beauty and wonder that surround us. Rumi's poetry is a timeless gift, offering solace, guidance, and a path to spiritual awakening for those who open their hearts to its transformative power. Section 5. The journey begins. Our exploration of Rumi begins with his formative years, a time when the seeds of his profound wisdom were sown. Our journey will take us through the streets of 13th century Balkh, a crossroads of civilizations where diverse cultures and beliefs converged. We will delve into his childhood in Balkh, a city steeped in history and culture, where he was exposed to a rich tapestry of knowledge and spiritual traditions. Join us as we trace the footsteps of this young seeker, witnessing the experiences that shaped his worldview and ignited within him a lifelong passion for knowledge and spiritual exploration. We will uncover the early influences that laid the foundation for his extraordinary journey as a poet, scholar, and mystic. We will explore the intellectual and spiritual landscape of his youth, uncovering the sources of his inspiration and the experiences that shaped his unique perspective on the world. From the bustling marketplaces to the tranquil gardens of his childhood home, we will uncover the tapestry of Rumi's early life. Join us as we embark on this captivating journey, tracing the roots of his enduring legacy and discovering the origins of his profound wisdom. Rumi was born in 1207 in the ancient city of Balkh, located in present-day Afghanistan. Known as the Mother of Cities, Balkh was a vibrant hub of trade, culture and spirituality, its streets bustling with merchants, scholars and travellers from distant lands. The city's rich history stretched back centuries, its walls whispering tales of ancient empires and legendary heroes. Imagine young Rumi, his eyes wide with wonder, navigating the labyrinthine alleys of Balkh's bustling marketplace. The air, thick with the scent of exotic spices and the rhythmic clang of blacksmiths' hammers, vibrated with the energy of countless interactions. Merchants hawked their wares in a symphony of languages, their stalls overflowing with silks from China, carpets from Persia, and jewels from India. The city was a melting pot of cultures and beliefs, where Islam, Buddhism, and Zoroastrianism coexisted, their influences interwoven in the very fabric of Balkh's social tapestry. This vibrant mix of traditions fostered a climate of intellectual curiosity and spiritual exploration, a fertile ground for the seeds of Rumi's future genius to be sown. Amidst the city's clamour and chaos, Rumi's spirit was drawn to the tranquility of Balkh's many gardens and libraries. These verdant oases, tucked away from the bustling streets, offered a sanctuary for contemplation and learning, nurturing the young boy's burgeoning thirst for knowledge and his innate sensitivity to the beauty of the natural world. Rumi was born into a family steeped in knowledge and spirituality. His father, Bahauddin Walad, was a renowned scholar and Sufi mystic, known for his profound wisdom and charismatic teachings. Bahauddin, a respected figure in Balkh's intellectual circles, instilled in his son a deep love for learning and a profound reverence for the divine. From a young age, Rumi accompanied his father to gatherings of scholars and mystics, listening intently as they engaged in lively debates on theology, philosophy, and the nature of existence. These intellectual exchanges, often infused with poetry and music, ignited within Rumi a passion for knowledge and a yearning to unravel the mysteries of the human heart and the cosmos. Bahauddin, recognizing his son's exceptional intellect and spiritual sensitivity, nurtured his development with unwavering devotion. He provided Rumi with a rigorous education, grounding him in the tenets of Islam, the intricacies of Arabic and Persian literature, and the wisdom of Sufi mystics who had come before him. Under his father's guidance, Rumi flourished. He devoured books on a wide range of subjects, from philosophy and theology to astronomy and mathematics. His mind, like a sponge, absorbed knowledge effortlessly, while his heart resonated with the beauty and wisdom enshrined in the verses of Persian poets like Ferdowsi and Attar. Section 3. Seeds of Wisdom. Bahauddin, a firm believer in experiential learning, didn't confine Rumi's education to the confines of their home or the city's libraries. He often took his young son on journeys to neighboring towns and villages, exposing him to the realities of life beyond the relative comfort of their scholarly circles. During these travels, Rumi encountered people from all walks of life: farmers tending their fields, shepherds guiding their flocks, artisans crafting intricate designs with calloused hands. These encounters, often brief but impactful, instilled in Rumi a deep sense of compassion and a profound respect for the dignity of all beings, regardless of their social standing or material wealth. One particular journey proved to be a pivotal moment in Rumi's young life. While traveling through the desolate plains of Persia, they encountered a wandering dervish, his eyes twinkling with an otherworldly light. The dervish, sensing a profound spiritual yearning in young Rumi, bestowed upon him a single rose, a gesture symbolizing the ephemeral nature of life and the enduring power of love. This encounter left an indelible mark on Rumi's soul. The dervish's simple gesture, imbued with profound symbolism, sparked within him a lifelong fascination with Sufism, a mystical path within Islam, emphasizing a direct and personal experience of the divine. Section 4, a world of learning. As Rumi blossomed into adolescence, his reputation as a brilliant scholar spread beyond Balkh. Students from neighboring cities flocked to study under his father's tutelage. Rumi actively participated in these gatherings, earning admiration for his insights. Beyond religious scholarship, Rumi had a gift for languages and poetry. He recited Quranic verses with moving eloquence. His own verses captured human emotion and natural beauty. Despite his renown, Rumi remained grounded. He approached knowledge as a path to self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. Whispers of unrest. The tranquility of Rumi's world was about to be shattered. Whispers of unrest spoke of a growing threat from the east. The Mongol Empire under Genghis Khan was expanding westward. Fear gripped the hearts of Balkh's inhabitants. Stories from conquered cities were grim. Even within their home, Rumi and his family felt the growing dread. Bahauddin recognized the gravity of the situation. He knew Balkh would not be spared. A difficult decision weighed heavily on his heart. Section 2, Exodus under a troubled sky. The decision, when it came, was swift and resolute. Bahauddin chose to lead his family to safety. They joined a caravan of refugees fleeing westward. Imagine the scene, a long line of weary travelers. Camels laden with meager belongings trudged through the dust. Children clung tightly to their mothers' skirts. For Rumi, the journey was a harsh awakening. The world he had known seemed like a distant dream. Yet amidst the hardship, Rumi witnessed remarkable acts of kindness. Strangers shared their meager rations. The human spirit possessed an indomitable strength. After years of wandering, their journey took them across treacherous mountain passes and through bustling cities. Finally, they reached the safety of Anatolia, known for its fertile valleys and warm hospitality. Settling in Konya, Bahauddin and his family began to rebuild their lives. Konya, under the Seljuk Sultanate, offered a haven for scholars and artists. The city, a melting pot of cultures, welcomed the newcomers with open arms. For Rumi, the transition was not without its challenges, yet with resilience and family support he adapted to his new surroundings. Section 4, The Scholar and the City. Rumi's reputation as a brilliant scholar spread throughout Konya. He attracted a devoted following of students eager to learn from his wisdom. Rumi was a welcome guest at the court of the Seljuk Sultan. He moved with ease among the common people, endearing him to merchants, artisans, and farmers. Despite his fame, Rumi remained grounded. His poetry hinted at a soul touched by profound sorrow and ecstatic joy. The year was 1244. Rumi, a respected scholar, was approaching his late 30s. His life had settled into a predictable rhythm of scholarship and teaching. One day, a wandering dervish arrived in Konya, altering Rumi's life. His name was Shams of Tabriz, synonymous with Rumi's spiritual awakening. Their first encounter was like a celestial collision. Shams posed a question that shook Rumi's being. "What do you know of love?" he asked. The encounter with Shams ignited a fire in Rumi's soul, awakening a dormant passion that would transform him from a respected scholar into a voice that echoed through the ages. Shams, recognizing the hidden depths within Rumi, became his spiritual guide, his mentor, his muse. Their relationship, intense and unconventional, defied societal norms. Rumi, abandoning his scholarly pursuits, devoted himself entirely to Shams, spending days and nights engaged in passionate discussions about the nature of love, the mysteries of the divine, and the yearning of the soul for union with the beloved. Under Shams's guidance, Rumi underwent a profound spiritual transformation. The boundaries of his intellect, once rigid and defined, dissolved in the crucible of Shams's love. He began to experience the divine not through the written word, but through the language of the heart, a language of longing, of ecstasy, of complete surrender to a love that knew no bounds. This period of intense spiritual awakening marked a turning point in Rumi's life. The scholar, once content with the world of books and intellectual pursuits, was reborn as a mystic, a poet, a lover intoxicated by the wine of divine presence. His heart, overflowing with love and longing, found its voice in poetry, verses that poured forth like a torrent, each line infused with the fire of his transformation. Shams's presence in Rumi's life, though transformative, was not without its challenges. Their unconventional relationship aroused jealousy and suspicion among Rumi's students and followers. The tension reached a boiling point when Shams mysteriously disappeared from Konya. Rumi, devastated by the loss, was plunged into profound grief and longing. During this period, Rumi's poetry blossomed, expressing his love and longing for Shams. He wrote of the pain of separation as a necessary stage in the soul's journey towards the divine. Section 8. The Dance of Separation and Reunion. Rumi's poetry bridged the earthly and the divine. He wrote of the soul's journey as a dance of separation and reunion, yearning for union with the beloved. His poems spoke of the pain of separation as a necessary stage in the soul's evolution. Rumi invited his listeners to embark on their own spiritual journeys. He encouraged them to embrace the full spectrum of human emotion. True love was about surrender, relinquishing the ego's grip. His words ignited the hearts of those who heard them. People from all walks of life flocked to hear him recite his verses. Rumi's poetry is a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of love. It speaks of a love that transcends the physical realm. This love, often referred to as ishq, is a transformative force. He writes of love with a raw honesty that resonates across cultures. His words capture the ecstasy of union and the agony of separation. He embraces the pain of love as a stage in the soul's journey. For Rumi, love is a continuous dance of seeking and finding. He uses the imagery of the lover and the beloved as a metaphor for the soul's yearning. Rumi's poetry delves into the nature of reality, questioning our perceptions and inviting us to see beyond the veil of form. He challenges the limitations of human intellect, suggesting that true knowledge lies not in the accumulation of facts, but in the direct experience of the divine. He speaks of a unity that underlies the apparent diversity of the world, a unity that transcends the boundaries of language, culture, and belief. He encourages us to look beyond the superficial differences that divide us and recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. For Rumi, the physical world is merely a reflection of a deeper, more profound reality. He uses metaphors and allegories to convey spiritual truths, inviting us to interpret his words not literally, but as pointers towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe. He challenges us to question our assumptions, to embrace the unknown, and to cultivate a sense of wonder and awe in the face of life's mysteries. His poetry reminds us that we are not separate from the divine, but rather integral parts of a vast and interconnected web of being. Section 3. The Wine of Divine Intoxication. Rumi's poetry is often characterized by a sense of ecstatic joy, a feeling of intoxication with the divine. He uses the metaphor of wine to describe the transformative power of love, a love that inebriates the soul and leads to a state of blissful union. He speaks of a love that cannot be contained by reason or logic, a love that overwhelms the senses and carries the lover away on a tide of ecstasy. This divine intoxication is not a form of escapism, but rather a profound spiritual experience, a glimpse into the realm of unity and bliss. Rumi's poems invite us to taste this wine of love, to surrender to the intoxicating power of the divine. He encourages us to let go of our inhibitions, to embrace the unknown, and to allow ourselves to be swept away by the current of love that flows through all creation. His words, imbued with a sense of joy and abandon, remind us that the spiritual path is not always about discipline and asceticism, but is also about celebration, about embracing the beauty and wonder of life with open hearts and a willingness to be transformed by love. Section 4. Echoes of longing, whispers of unity. Through his poetry, Rumi gives voice to the soul's eternal longing for unity with the divine. He speaks of a love that transcends the boundaries of form and time, a love that echoes through the corridors of the heart, whispering promises of reunion and wholeness. He writes of the pain of separation as a catalyst for spiritual growth, a reminder that our true home is not in the realm of form, but in the heart of the beloved. His verses are imbued with a deep sense of yearning, a longing that propels the soul ever onward towards its ultimate destination. Rumi's poems remind us that we are all pilgrims on a spiritual journey, seeking our way back to the source of love and light from which we came. They encourage us to listen to the whispers of our hearts, to follow the thread of longing that leads us ever closer to the beloved. His words offer solace to those who feel lost and alone, reminding us that we are never truly separate from the divine. The journey may be long and arduous, but the promise of reunion sustains us, urging us onward towards the ultimate embrace of unity. Section 5. The Path of the Whirling Heart. Rumi, a renowned Sufi mystic, often used the imagery of whirling to describe the soul's journey towards the divine. The whirling dervishes, with their graceful spins and ecstatic movements, embodied this spiritual practice, their dance a metaphor for the soul's surrender to the divine will. He speaks of the heart as a compass, guiding us towards the beloved. By quieting the mind and opening the heart, we align ourselves with the divine flow, allowing love to guide our steps and lead us towards enlightenment. Rumi's poetry encourages us to embrace the path of the whirling heart, to let go of our need for control and surrender to the rhythm of the universe. It is in this surrender, he suggests, that we discover our true freedom and experience the boundless joy of union with the divine. His words inspire us to move beyond the limitations of our ego-bound selves and embrace the transformative power of love. The path of the whirling heart is not for the faint of heart, but it is a path that leads to profound spiritual awakening and a deep sense of inner peace. Section 6. Embracing the Paradox. Rumi's poetry challenges our thinking, inviting us to embrace the complexities of the spiritual path. He uses paradox to awaken us to the limitations of our rational minds and to embrace the mystery of the divine. Section 7. The Music of the Soul. Rumi's poetry is musical, its rhythms and rhymes echoing the melodies of the soul. His words bypass the rational mind, touching us at our core and evoking a wide range of emotions. Section 8. A Love That Knows No Bounds. Rumi's poetry celebrates a love that transcends all boundaries, embracing all beings. He inspires us to cultivate a love that is compassionate, forgiving, and all-embracing. Rumi emphasizes recognizing the divine spark within ourselves. The journey towards union with the beloved is a journey of self-discovery. By purifying our hearts, we can perceive the divine presence within. Centuries after his passing, Rumi's poetry continues to resonate deeply. His timeless message of love and unity transcends cultural and religious boundaries. Rumi's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of love. Rumi's creative output was prodigious, his words flowing like a river. Is a vast tapestry of tales and spiritual teachings. Through intricate narratives, Rumi imparts timeless wisdom. Section 2. Verses that dance on the breath of the divine. Rumi's captured the immediacy of his spiritual experience. Each is a love song to the beloved, a testament to divine love. Section 3. A tapestry of tales. Is a vast ocean of stories reflecting the human condition. Rumi guides us on a journey of self-discovery through allegorical tales. Section 4. The alchemy of love and loss. For Rumi, love is a transformative force, dissolving the ego. His poetry teaches that true love is about surrender and embracing impermanence. Section 5. Mirrors of the soul. Rumi's poetry serves as a mirror reflecting the human experience. He uses symbols to illuminate the complexities of the spiritual path. Section 6. Whispers of wisdom through the ages. Rumi's poetry transcends religious boundaries, speaking to universal truths. His words invite us to embark on unique journeys of self-discovery. Section 7. Bridging the divide. Rumi's message of unity offers an antidote to division and fear. His poetry reminds us that we are all connected by love and compassion. Centuries after his passing, Rumi's words continue to ignite hearts and minds, their wisdom as relevant and potent as ever. His poetry is a timeless gift, a beacon of light guiding us through the darkness, reminding us of the transformative power of love, the beauty of the present moment, and the infinite potential that lies dormant within each of us. Rumi's legacy is not confined to bookshelves or academic institutions. It lives and breathes in the hearts of countless individuals around the world who find solace, inspiration, and guidance in his words. His poetry is a call to awaken, to embrace the fullness of our humanity, and to live our lives as expressions of the love, wisdom, and beauty that reside within us all. As we delve into the depths of his work, Rumi's words become our companions on the journey of self-discovery. They challenge us to question our assumptions, to embrace the unknown, and to live our lives with open hearts and a profound sense of gratitude for the gift of existence. Rumi's poetry is a treasure to be cherished, a source of wisdom to be drawn upon again and again, and a reminder that the path of love, though often challenging, is ultimately the path that leads us home to ourselves and to the divine spark that unites us all. The echoes of Rumi's verses reverberate through the bustling marketplaces of modern life. His words, once whispered amongst scholars, now grace greeting cards and Instagram feeds. This widespread embrace speaks to the universality of Rumi's message. Rumi's poetry offers a timeless anchor in a digital world. His words remind us of love, compassion, and interconnectedness. Rumi's insights speak to the deepest longings of the human heart. Imagine a student in a crowded subway finding solace in Rumi's verses. Picture a CEO pausing to reflect on a quote about leadership. Envision a single parent finding comfort in a poem about resilience. Rumi's words offer solace, inspiration, and a sense of connection. Rumi's influence extends far beyond the printed page, inspiring artists, musicians, and filmmakers to explore his themes through their chosen mediums. His words, imbued with musicality and rich imagery, lend themselves naturally to artistic expression, their timeless themes finding new life in the hands of contemporary creators. Imagine a painter captivated by Rumi's verses about the transformative power of love, translating those emotions onto canvas with vibrant colors and swirling brushstrokes. Picture a sculptor inspired by Rumi's words on the dance of separation and reunion, chiseling away at stone to reveal the fluid forms of lovers entwined in an eternal embrace. Rumi's poetry has become a wellspring of inspiration for artists seeking to explore the depths of human emotion and the mysteries of the spiritual realm. His words provide a framework for exploring themes of love, loss, faith, and the search for meaning, offering a rich tapestry of metaphors and symbols that resonate deeply with both artists and audiences alike. From grand installations in prestigious galleries to street art adorning urban landscapes, Rumi's words have found their way into the visual lexicon of our time. They serve as a reminder that art, in its many forms, can be a powerful conduit for spiritual exploration and a bridge connecting hearts and minds across cultures and generations. The mystic on the silver screen. Rumi's life and work have also captivated filmmakers, drawn to the dramatic potential of his story and the universality of his themes. Documentaries and feature films have explored his relationship with Shams of Tabriz, the spiritual awakening that transformed him into a renowned poet, and the enduring legacy of his teachings. Imagine a film that transports viewers to 13th century Konya, immersing them in the sights, sounds, and spiritual energy of Rumi's world. Picture scenes of Rumi and Shams engaged in passionate dialogues, their words sparking with insight and challenging conventional wisdom. Envision the whirling dervishes, their ecstatic dance a visual representation of the soul's journey towards the divine. Filmmakers have found in Rumi's life and work a rich source of material for exploring themes of love, loss, faith, and the search for meaning. His story, though rooted in a specific time and place, speaks to the timeless human longing for connection, transcendence, and understanding. Through the power of cinema, Rumi's message can be shared with a global audience, his words transcending language barriers to touch the hearts and minds of viewers from all walks of life. The mystic poet's journey continues to unfold on the silver screen, offering a timeless message of love, hope, and the transformative power of the human spirit. A symphony of words and sounds, the musicality of Rumi's poetry has made it a natural fit for musical adaptation, with composers and musicians from diverse genres finding inspiration in his verses. From classical compositions to folk songs, from electronica to world music, Rumi's words have been set to music, their rhythms and rhymes finding new life in the hands of contemporary artists. Imagine a concert hall filled with the soaring melodies of a symphony orchestra, Rumi's words about the beauty of the beloved sung by a chorus of voices. Picture a dimly lit jazz club, the smoky atmosphere thick with anticipation, as a lone saxophone improvises on a theme inspired by Rumi's poetry of longing and desire. Musicians are drawn to the emotional depth and lyrical beauty of Rumi's verses, their words providing a springboard for creative exploration and expression. The themes of love, loss, longing, and spiritual awakening resonate deeply with musicians, their interpretations offering a unique blend of tradition and innovation. Rumi's poetry, once confined to handwritten manuscripts, now reverberates through concert halls, headphones, and dance floors around the world. The timeless message of the mystic poet finds new life in the hands of contemporary musicians, their music serving as a bridge connecting hearts and minds across cultures and generations. Finding Rumi in unexpected places. The reach of Rumi's influence extends far beyond the traditional realms of art, literature, and music, finding its way into unexpected corners of modern life. His words have become touchstones for personal growth and self-discovery, appearing in self-help books, motivational seminars, and even corporate training programs. Imagine a yoga studio bathed in the soft glow of candlelight, where Rumi's verses about mindfulness and self-acceptance are incorporated into the practice. Picture a therapist's office adorned with a calligraphy print of a Rumi quote about embracing imperfection, offering comfort and encouragement to those seeking healing and wholeness. Rumi's words, though written centuries ago, resonate deeply with the challenges and aspirations of modern life. His teachings on love, compassion, forgiveness, and the importance of living authentically offer guidance and inspiration to those seeking personal growth and spiritual fulfillment. The timeless wisdom of the mystic poet has become woven into the fabric of our modern world, offering solace, guidance, and a sense of connection to something greater than ourselves. Rumi's words remind us that the journey of self-discovery is an ongoing process, one that requires courage, compassion, and a willingness to embrace the fullness of our humanity. In a world often characterized by stress, anxiety, and a sense of disconnection, Rumi's poetry offers a balm for the modern soul. His words, infused with a deep sense of peace and acceptance, provide solace and comfort to those struggling with the challenges of modern life. Imagine a busy professional feeling overwhelmed by the demands of their career, finding a moment of peace and clarity while reading Rumi's verses about the importance of stillness and presence. Picture a new mother exhausted from sleepless nights and the overwhelming responsibility of caring for a newborn, finding solace in Rumi's words about the unconditional love that flows between a parent and child. Rumi's poetry reminds us that even amidst the chaos and uncertainty of life, there is a place of peace and stillness within each of us. His words encourage us to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to reconnect with the present moment, where true peace and joy reside. In a world often obsessed with external validation and material possessions, Rumi's poetry offers a different path, one that emphasizes inner peace, self-acceptance, and the transformative power of love. His words are a gentle reminder that true happiness and fulfillment are not found in external circumstances, but rather in the depths of our own beings. The enduring appeal of Rumi's poetry lies not only in its timeless themes, but also in its openness to interpretation. His words, often enigmatic and paradoxical, invite readers to engage with them on a personal level, to find meaning and resonance based on their own unique experiences and perspectives. Imagine a group of friends gathered together, each sharing their own understanding of a particular Rumi poem, their interpretations as diverse as their backgrounds and life experiences. Picture a scholar deeply immersed in the nuances of Rumi's original Persian verses, uncovering layers of meaning hidden within the intricacies of language and metaphor. Rumi's poetry is not a rigid set of doctrines or beliefs, but rather an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery. His words serve as guideposts, pointing the way towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe, but ultimately, it is up to each individual to find their own meaning and make their own connections. This openness to interpretation is part of what makes Rumi's poetry so enduringly relevant. His words transcend time, culture, and language, speaking to something deep within the human spirit, something that cannot be easily defined or categorized, something that resonates with each of us in a unique and personal way. Rumi's legacy is not a static monument, but rather an ever-unfolding tapestry, woven with threads of inspiration drawn from his life, his teachings, and the countless ways his words continue to resonate with people around the world. His poetry is a gift that keeps on giving, its wisdom and beauty revealing themselves anew to each generation that encounters it. Imagine a young child hearing Rumi's words for the first time, their eyes widening with wonder and delight at the beauty of the language and the imagery. Picture a seasoned spiritual seeker returning to Rumi's poetry after years of study and practice, finding new layers of meaning and depth in verses they thought they knew by heart. Rumi's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of words, to inspire, to heal, to connect, and to transform. His poetry continues to serve as a beacon of hope and a source of guidance for those seeking a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. As we move forward into an uncertain future, we can take comfort in knowing that Rumi's words will continue to offer solace, inspiration, and a path towards a more compassionate, loving, and enlightened world. His poetry is a gift to humanity, a timeless treasure to be cherished, shared, and passed down through generations to come. As we conclude our exploration of Rumi's life, teachings, and enduring impact, we find ourselves drawn back to the image of a compass. Just as a compass guides sailors across vast oceans, Rumi's words serve as a navigational tool for the soul. Rumi reminds us that the answers we seek are within the depths of our own hearts. His words encourage us to turn inward and explore our inner world. Imagine Rumi's poetry as a map of the human heart. His verses trace universal emotions as timeless as the stars. The spiritual journey is a winding spiral leading us deeper into existence. Rumi's words offer solace and inspiration as we navigate life's challenges. At the heart of Rumi's message lies the transformative power of love. For Rumi, love is not merely a fleeting emotion or a romantic ideal, but rather the very essence of our being, the force that binds us to one another and to the divine source of all creation. His poetry celebrates love in all its forms, the passionate longing of the lover for the beloved, the compassionate embrace of all beings, and the ecstatic union with the divine. Through his verses, Rumi reminds us that love is not a destination, but rather a journey, a continuous dance of giving and receiving, of opening our hearts to the beauty and pain of life in equal measure. Rumi's words encourage us to cultivate a love that is unconditional, boundless, and all-encompassing. He challenges us to move beyond the limitations of ego-based love with its attachments and conditions, and to embrace a love that is rooted in compassion, forgiveness, and a deep understanding of our interconnectedness. In a world often driven by fear, greed, and the pursuit of self-interest, Rumi's message of love offers a radical alternative, a path towards healing, unity, and the realization of our shared humanity. His poetry serves as a timeless reminder that love is not a luxury, but rather a necessity, the very foundation upon which a just and compassionate world can be built. One of the most remarkable aspects of Rumi's legacy is the enduring appeal of his work across cultures, languages, and spiritual traditions. His poetry, though rooted in the Islamic tradition of Sufism, speaks to something universal within the human spirit, something that transcends the boundaries of religion, ethnicity, and social conditioning. Imagine a circle of people gathered from all corners of the globe. A Buddhist monk, a Christian priest, a Hindu yogi, a secular humanist, each finding deep meaning and resonance in Rumi's words. This image speaks to the power of Rumi's poetry to bridge divides, to foster understanding, and to remind us of our shared humanity amidst a world often fragmented by difference and discord. Rumi's poetry transcends the limitations of language, speaking directly to the heart in a way that words alone cannot fully capture. His verses are imbued with a musicality, an emotional depth, and a spiritual resonance that have the power to move and inspire people from all walks of life. In an increasingly interconnected world, where cultural exchange and cross-cultural understanding are more important than ever, Rumi's poetry serves as a powerful reminder of our shared humanity and the bonds that unite us across perceived differences. His words offer a vision of a world where love, compassion, and spiritual awakening are not the exclusive domain of any one culture or religion, but rather the birthright of every human being. As we bring our exploration of Rumi to a close, it's important to remember that this is not an ending, but rather a beginning. Rumi's poetry is not meant to be passively consumed, but rather actively engaged with, explored, and embodied in our daily lives. Just as a seed planted in fertile ground has the potential to grow into a magnificent tree, so too do Rumi's words, when planted in the fertile ground of our hearts and minds, have the power to inspire growth, transformation, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The journey that Rumi invites us to embark upon is not a solitary one. It's a journey that we undertake in community with others, sharing our insights, supporting one another through challenges, and celebrating our collective awakening. As we move forward, let us carry Rumi's words with us like talismans, reminders of the transformative power of love, the importance of living authentically, and the boundless potential that resides within each of us. The journey continues, and with Rumi as our guide, we can navigate the path ahead with courage, compassion, and an open heart.